A scalable requirements model. Traditional projects spend a long time finding out requirements before starting development. The problem is that some of these requirements may become outdated before the release. A better way is to define the requirements only on a rough level and negotiate changes as needed. We may even experiment with the requirements early to see that we have found the right requirements. If you release software to the internet, you only need to find the requirements for the next increment or release. But how do you estimate how much you can promise when building a bigger system, and keep enough flexibility? This is a time management problem. An old story described this problem as you need first to decide what big rocks you put into the glass jar before putting their pebbles and sand. If you put the sand first, the rocks won't fit. Likewise, organizations need to figure out their priorities first. We negotiate by defining what these big rocks, or epics, are, to understand what roughly fits into our roadmap. Agile trains plan and measure capacity using fine granularity like pebbles or features. We split epics into features and must understand how much each train can take into its next increment. If you push work into increments, there is a risk that too much work will be started that cannot be finished in an increment. Thus, we must keep statistics on the moving cumulative average of features completed and finished by each train. The trick is to split the epics into capabilities and features and negotiate which are the most important ones to build, and especially, which ones can be left out. The teams further split the features into stories. Each team must understand how many stories they can deliver in sprints. An agile train can calculate how many stories each team can deliver in an increment, and how much this work would cost. This allows us to negotiate what work we should focus on, and especially, what work may be unnecessary or duplicate work. As this negotiation happens for each increment, we can change the course at any given time and be flexible with the content. Splitting content into rocks and pebbles, or epics, capabilities, features, and stories leads to better estimations, as we refrain to the moment when we know most of the upcoming work. However, writing software is a creative art, and surprises may happen. That is why companies need the ability to negotiate the content and change the course. Share your video.